Okay, all right, there we go. All right, it's been a while since we've gotten on here to do this, but we have to make a video for the bracket, so let's just go ahead and get it started in the South region. Obviously, Alabama's going to win, so we move them on to the second round,
Alabama definitely wins this one. They're going to win it by at least 20 or 30.
maybe more. Um, Maryland, West Virginia is actually going to be tough, but I kind of like West Virginia in that matchup.
I've gone West Virginia in all my brackets. I feel like Maryland is a team that can get it done, so I'm going to go with this one.
They've been playing decent in the last couple of weeks. But West Virginia's gonna be tough. We'll go Maryland. San Diego State and Charleston, that should be a game to have on upset alert.
I went back in and looked at San Diego State stuff yesterday, and they haven't really played anyone, neither has Charleston.
Charleston can be hit or miss.
And I'm going to go with Charleston just simply for the fact that they can shoot the three ball well.
Hmm.
And if they can get hot beyond the arc, I mean, it's San Diego State doesn't have enough guys to defend.
All right, we'll advance Charleston. Virginia and Furman.
I have this one on upset alert. I think the Paladins gets it done.
Yeah, let's go with the Paladins, man. Let's make it a 12 and 13. I like that. Creighton, NC State. I actually like NC State in this one.
I'm comfortable with NC State. They played a strong conference schedule.
Hmm.
The Big East is just so wishy washy, and I just feel like NC State runs away with this one late.
It's all about getting hot too. If their guys can get shooting, if you can get Jaquavion Smith and Morcell, if you can get them shooting, they should be able to win. And you got DJ Burns down low. I mean, that's a tough matchup for Creighton, I think. So we'll go Wolfpack. Baylor, UCSB. No one's really talking about UCSB.
Nobody's talking about Cal Santa Barbara,
Mm-mm.
but it is one to keep your eye on.
Yeah.
Um, and for the sake of this bracket, just because I picked Baylor and all my other ones, and I actually have Baylor going to the Final Four, so if this were to happen, I would be livid.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go UCSB
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
because
Um,
UCSB this year is basically the equivalent of UC Irvine from a couple of years ago.
yeah, knocking off K-State. Although I think they were a 13. I think
Yep.
K-State was a 4, but same thing, same numbers. Missouri, Utah State. Um, I don't know. I think this one might be kind of tough, but
This is going to be high scoring. Both teams can score really well. I'm going to give the edge to Missouri just because they had to play a gauntlet of a SEC schedule.
yeah, yeah. Arizona, Princeton.
I do have this one on upset alert. The Ivy League is crazy. Like the Ivy League can suck all year, and then when it gets to March Madness, Yale, whoever is in from the Ivy League, always plays well in the tournament. And
And
I
this is
think,
another one. No one's talking about Princeton. So
and it's one of those that I feel that it could be the 115 to get it done. Besides Kennesaw State,
Kennesaw State's at 14, and I think they're going to be tough.
so I'm gonna go. Let's go with Princeton in this one.
Because why the heck not? Purdue easy. Memphis, Florida Atlantic. I really don't think Florida Atlantic is.
Memphis is they're playing some of their best
Yeah.
basketball right now.
Yep.
And I'm going to go ahead and say it. Memphis could be a quiet Elite Eight team.
They could be. I mean, they played well at the beginning of the year, and then kind of has been mediocre, I guess you could say, throughout the middle of the season. But they seem to pick it up a little bit here at the end, so we'll see. I don't even, I don't even want to go here.
I'm going to
We should
go.
be a 4, man. We should be a 4.
I'm gonna go with the Blue Devils. I just think they have a little bit more experience than Oral Roberts, although Oral Roberts has only lost 4 games all year.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Or guys out there, if you get to see this video before the tournament starts Thursday, Oral Roberts could be one of the teams to possibly be that Cinderella team to reach the Final Four or Elite Eight.
If they beat Duke, they better reach the Elite Eight, and they better be playing Purdue. Because if they beat Duke, not seeing a Connor Vanover or Zach Edey matchup in the Elite Eight would be very disappointing. So they better if they beat Duke, they better go far. We're going Duke in this one.
Yep. This next one, 100%, you're without Kazai Ziegler. And
Because I,
however you say his name, probably one of those kids that got money passed to him by Jeremy Pruitt in a transfer portal in a Chick-fil-A bag. But anyway, uh, um, we're gonna go with number 13 Louisiana in this matchup.
all right, I like it. Providence, I don't know. They've not looked that great in these last couple of weeks.
I'm going.
They got killed by Seton Hall. That's a little bit concerning.
I went with Providence in pretty much all my other brackets. So I am gonna go Kentucky in this one. Actually, in my last bracket I filled out like today, um, I had Kentucky reaching the Elite Eight.
I don't know. I don't know. Kentucky's so, I guess, inconsistent's the right term to describe them. I don't know. They can play well, but more often than not, they're just kind of. I don't know. I mean, they have a decent record to show, but I, I don't know. This is kind of tough.
They spend more time flirting with their cousins than they do practicing basketball.
Yeah, yeah. um, we'll go with Kentucky. Um, I actually want to see this upset happen, but I don't know. I think K State's a little bit too good for Montana State. I'm gonna go K State. Sparty.
I have Sparty winning this one, even though USC can pick it up really quick.
mm,
Sparty has played in a Big 12 that or Big 10 that's been like really tough this year. So I'm gonna go with Sparty.
USC has some good guards though. So does Michigan State. We'll go Sparty.
Yeah, Michigan State probably needs those guards to protect them from school shooters.
All right. Dude, Marquette's been playing really good. You gotta go Marquette.
I've got to go Marquette in that one. If it was a Vermont team from like a couple of years ago, I would have picked Vermont in a heartbeat.
Like when they had Jeremy Lamb.
Yes.
Yeah. That dude was something else. Let me move our bubble here. I don't think Northern Kentucky's gonna win. I mean, like you said earlier, if a 16 were to win, that would be it, but I don't think they do.
The Northern Kentucky Norse is the only one that really poses a threat. Um, and the reason why I say that is if you go back in and look at their 12 losses on the season, they're all like rematch games to team they lost to before.
Mhm.
And so like and the teams that they lost to before were literally like by 1 point. So they lost a lot of close games.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things to where I think Northern Kentucky has the best shot if they were to upset anyone.
I still don't think it's gonna
But
happen.
then again, I could be wrong, and Howard the Duck could beat Kansas. So
Look, we can only hope. Iowa Auburn's tough. Besides the
going
Memphis
Auburn.
FAU matchup, all the 8 and 9s are ridiculously hard.
I'm going Auburn in this one just because
It depends on who shows up.
well, no, because Bruce Pearl chewed him out after the Alabama game and threw a couple of headsets and everything in there. So I think they're fired up for the tournament.
We'll see. No, I really do think we can have another 12 and 13 matchup right here. I just hate that Drake is playing Miami. because Drake, I wholeheartedly believe will advance to the round of 32, but Miami, I don't know. That's gonna be tough. I really do think we can have a 12 and 13 right here, though.
I'm going with Drake in this one.
Let's go with the 12 and 13.
Two of them in one game.
Yeah,
Has that ever been done before?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head.
Mm,
I'm sure at some point maybe, but
mm.
good question. I don't know. I think Kent State has a better chance of upsetting Indiana than Drake does Miami.
For this next one,
I don't know. I think Trace Jackson Davis is the best player in college basketball.
yeah, I just think he's going to get double teamed too much in this game, and Indiana doesn't have enough help around him. And you've seen that throughout this year, to where once he got taken out of the game, then it's really falling apart for Indiana.
Yeah, and they don't have. I forgot who it is. Someone got injured. Who was it? He's out.
I think it was one of their guards.
Yeah, I can't think of his name right now.
But the next one, I'm going with the playing game. I like Pitt. Pitt's going to win tonight. They're going to get in. They're going to beat Iowa State, and I have Pitt going all the way to the Sweet 16.
Nice. All right, we'll go with the 11. And like I said earlier, I really think this is an upset to Kent State. Kennesaw, sorry.
I I actually, in my bracket, I had Kennesaw versus Pitt, and that's the reason I had Pitt going to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, we'll go Kennesaw.
Oh,
This
Kennesaw,
might be
Georgia. Woo! Get you some good Southern peaches.
this might be the toughest 7 and 10 matchup, in my opinion. Penn State's been playing really good ball. They had a chance to win Sunday. They came close.
Either Marble's going to put them through the basket, or he's going to leave them all on the floor. But I think Texas A&M gets them done.
I think Penn State wins this one. They've been playing really well lately. Yeah, but A&M's coming off that loss, so they're going to be fired up, I think. I don't
VCU
know,
that
man.
1 year was an 8 seed that made it to the Final Four, right?
What year?
VCU. They were an 8 seed that year. They made it to the Final Four, right?
We're an 11.
They were an 11.
Yeah.
So could Penn State be that double-digit seed to get to the Final Four?
If they can beat A&M, they can beat Texas.
We can go with Penn State.
Penn State and Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that. Howard the Duck. No, I'm going Kansas. I don't think Howard. I
I
don't
like
think they'll have anything for Kansas.
I like Arkansas in this next one. I just think Illinois is missing Kobe Cockburn too much.
They're feeling the Cockburn.
Yeah. So them old piggies is gonna give them a good old case of the woo pig up the top, the tush.
Dude, I don't know, man. Matthew Mayer has a good game. Matthew Meyer, however you want to say it. And Coleman Hawkins can play good. I
No,
think,
what's his
too.
name? The mixed kid that's
Yeah, Coleman Hawkins. He can play good too.
but I just think Arkansas is gonna win this game. It's gonna be close, but I think Arkansas gets it done. Good
St.
old
Mary's VCU.
a good old AutoZone Liberty Bowl rematch.
Yeah, man. What a game that was, too. St. Mary's VCU. No, I thought St. Mary's could be a sleeper for the Final Four, but I just like VCU too much here.
I'm gonna go with St. Mary's to get through the first round, but
What?
I do have them getting beat by UConn.
You think they're going to knock off the Rams?
Y'all, man.
I think VCU is going to win this.
There's no way we have 3-12 seeds advancing.
It's March, man. You never know. I heard. You know what? Let's have the Gales. The Gales versus the Gales.
If you want.
Let's do that.
Which school you from? The Gales. Which school you from? The Gales. Wait a second. I'm from the Gales. No, I'm from the Gales.
Which Gale are you? I do feel good
I'm
about
the big Gale
TCU.
on the West Coast.
I do feel good about TCU here, but matching up with Gonzaga, I'm not sure about. I like TCU in that matchup.
Grand Canyon is one to keep your eye on. I do have Gonzaga winning this game,
I think
but
they're too strong for Grand Canyon.
I'm gonna go. Well, you can't
Yeah,
say
guys like Julian Strother and
you can't say
Antoine
that.
Davis.
They got beat
They
by
can shoot
Loyola
too.
Marymount.
Yes, but
Loyola Marymount, who finished like second to last in the West Coast Conference.
I don't think they were that far back. No,
Yes, they were that awful.
no, they weren't.
Yes, they were. They Pepperdine was the worst team. Loyola Marymount was the second worst team.
I'm pretty sure they had over 20 wins. I'm sure they had around 20 wins. They could not have been that far back in the West
Hold
Coast
on, I'm
Conference.
looking this up.
Yes, pull it up. I don't think they were that bad. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're right up there with BYU, about mid tier. Because you got to think teams like Portland and were in the back of the WCC. They were at the bottom.
Loyola Marymount.
They were probably about mid pack in the WCC. Hey man,
Fourth.
Kelly Leo Pepe. He might be my favorite player in college right now.
Yes, you are correct. They finished fourth in the West Coast Conference. They had 19 wins, 12 losses.
Yeah, I knew they were probably about mid tier. Someone like I'm pretty sure Portland was probably last.
Nope, Pepperdine was last. San Diego was second to last. Portland was third from last.
Yeah, was it at the bottom? Yeah.
All right, for these next two games, I have Boise State with the upset over Northwestern.
Oh man, Northwestern's rolling.
I have Boise
Boo
State.
Booey, Boo Booey. I
Boo
love saying
Booey's
Boo
going to be
Booey.
sitting on his Tui watching that second round action.
They
But I
they
have
could go to
Boise
the Sweet
State.
16.
I have West Coast. I have a West Coast second round in Boise State versus UCLA.
Yeah, I like Northwestern there, but we'll go Boise. All right, let's start back from the top. Let's go Maryland. No, Alabama's gonna be.
I have it being Alabama Charleston.
Oh, I almost like the Paladins here. I almost like Furman. A 1-13 matchup. We'll go Charleston. I like
Actually,
State.
go Furman. Go Furman.
All right. I like NC State
I'm going with NC State in this one.
in
Taking
Missouri.
on Missouri.
Yeah.
NC State I have going to the Elite Eight.
Until they have to play Alabama.
Yeah, poor NC State. This next one I have Purdue winning.
Yeah, I'd feel good about that.
I have it
It's
being
just hard to
Purdue.
stop Zach Edey down low.
It's a Purdue Duke rematch,
We lost by 18 at the beginning of the year, so
which is good for us because we're playing really good right now.
we'll see. I'm not saying anything to jinx us. I'm not. Kansas State more times than not. They've been pretty consistent, but there are times throughout the year where
I have this one being
they've
Kentucky,
struggled with like
Michigan
a
State.
Texas Tech or something. You know,
I have this being Kentucky, Michigan State.
I think Marquette is playing really good ball.
They're not going to beat Michigan State.
I don't know, man.
Not going to happen.
All right. Well, if a 2 seed's going in the Final Four, it's UCLA.
And that's exactly who I have going to the Final Four.
Right. Well, we'll do Kentucky and Michigan State then. I don't feel good about it. But
I have Auburn beating Houston.
yeah, a lot of my brackets, I had Iowa over Auburn and Iowa over Houston. But either way, I think Houston's going to struggle with if it's the 8 or 9. I don't think it matters. I think Houston's going to struggle here. So
So,
let's go Auburn.
and then I'm going to have Drake.
Yeah, man. They got some shooters now.
Bulldogs, man.
Oh, yeah, they got some shooters. They can shoot.
It wouldn't be the first Bulldog to take a bite out of Auburn.
Nope.
Hashtag Ugga.
You like the 11 here?
I told you, I said Pitt versus Texas.
Penn State. Come on, man.
Pitt versus Texas.
Yeah. I think Penn State. I think they could make it to the Sweet 16.
Now, this is a potential for upset here. I do kind of like Arkansas possibly upsetting Kansas, but I'm going to go with the Gayhawks.
Yep. Gayhawk Nation will be happy. St. Mary's.
And then we're going to go. Then we're going to go with the Rick Pitino Iona Ales.
No.
Yes, we're going to go with the Iona Ales.
No. Not over St. Mary's.
Because St. Mary's.
Iona gets lucky against UConn, but not St. Mary's.
Okay.
I actually really like a VCU UConn matchup there.
But it's gonna be
We'll go with that. We'll go Iona.
Okay. Gonzaga for sure in this game.
Yeah.
Is Gonzaga versus UCLA.
I hate TCU got put in a region with Gonzaga, but
poor Horned Frogs. They're gonna get beat just as bad. Man, poor Horned Frogs getting bullied by Bulldogs this year.
Yeah. But we'll go with the Final Four rematch from 2021.
So, all right. Elite Eight.
Paladins, let's go.
We're going Alabama. Although Furman could be the one to knock Alabama off.
I don't know.
But I will say this. If Furman does make it this far and gets the chance to play Alabama,
it's 99 for them.
It's one of those things to where if they pull it off, NC State would have now a straight shot to the Elite Eight.
To the Final Four.
Which means
they're going to be in the Elite Eight if they beat
Missouri. Yeah, which means though, if the Furman were to beat Alabama, NC State would have a trip to the Final Four, which a possible game against Duke. And it'll be the second year.
Are we going to be in the Final Four? Probably not.
Yeah, we will.
We got to get past Oral Roberts.
In Shire, we trust.
I am going to State here, but I think you're getting ahead of yourself there. I don't know, man. Not really.
I'm going Dookie over Purdue.
This is a tough call for me.
Filipowski for 25 in this game. He's going to have a double-double.
I will say our defense has gotten much better as of late.
And we have Jeremy Roach finally healthy. And Derek Lively has been playing very well.
Yes, he has. But he's not 7'5".
I don't care. He's been playing very well.
All right, let's do it. What happened? All right, there we
go. This next one, I actually have it being a Duke Michigan State Elite Eight.
How many times has Duke played Michigan State in the tournament? They played them last year in the second.
A lot. Hey, at least we can't blame Coach K's kryptonite on Tom Izzo this year. It's John Shire now, so
we played them last year as a 2-10 matchup, which comes out to 12, and so does this 7-5. So we should win, right? We should win. We did play them in the Final Four 2015.
Yeah, it's just somebody couldn't hit miss free throws. RJ
That
Barrett.
was 2019, and I'm not going there. Auburn Drake.
I'm going with Aubie. I'm going to Tigers. Go Tigers.
I don't think anyone would see them going that far, but here we are. Auburn, Texas, you think?
I'm going Texas. I'm going to Longhorns.
Hmm.
So help me, dude. If this is a perfect bracket, I'm gonna freaking lose my mind.
Split the money equally.
We're gonna go with Kansas,
We'll have a trip to the Final Four next year.
which is nice. Where is the Final Four next year?
I think it's in Indianapolis.
Which you know what that
Thinking
means?
what I'm thinking, spend a month down there and go to the Indy 500.
No, not that.
What?
Every time we have a Final Four in Indianapolis, Duke wins the championship.
2010. Yep. It's at Lucas Oil. Yeah. I'm pretty
Lucas
sure it's
Oil.
next year.
Every time we play there, we win a championship.
I don't think every time, but it
Back,
happened in
back,
22.
back to back natties. Back to back natties.
You're getting way ahead of yourself. I don't feel comfortable saying anything else. Let's go with Kansas and UCLA.
All right. Yeah, that's who I'm going with on that one.
Gay Hawk Nation will be sad after that game. Bama, NC State. Come on, Wolfpack.
I'm going NC State. I'm going NC State Duke matchup for the Final Four.
That would be so bizarre. That would be so bizarre.
I think NC State's the best 11 seed to possibly reach it, though, to be honest.
Let's see. Pitt, Mississippi State. Sure. Arizona State could make some noise. It depends.
It depends on if they win.
Yeah,
Let's go with
Providence
UCLA
could
versus.
win. Yeah, you
Dude,
might be right about that. NC State might be the best 11.
I'm doing it. We're going with the Auburn UCLA Final Four.
A 9. So we don't have a single one in the Final Four.
Nope. And for the championship, it's Duke versus UCLA.
I'm guessing you didn't hear that. I hope I didn't catch that.
What?
One of my roommates got back and he's tearing it up in the bathroom. I can hear it through the walls. I'm sorry. What are you saying?
It's Duke UCLA for the championship.
I don't like this.
And just so we can win the championship next year, we're going with UCLA.
All right. We'll go with the Bruins.
We'll be
have Amy Hawkins
runner.
and Tiger Campbell carry them to a championship.
We'll be runners up this year, and we'll win it all next year. And for the tiebreaker, we're going to go with a score of 73-69.
Okay. Oops, that's for the.
That's the wrong one, buddy. Hey, you got to get rid of the 0.
I'm trying, and nothing's happening. What is going on? What happens if you put 73 for the loser and 69 for the winner? What? What? That is dumb. Why does it let you do that? Should I keep it actually? Like,
I
keep
kind
it.
of, I kind of want to see what would happen.
Why does it keep I'm freaking zero? Let's just keep it like that. Whatever. And there we have it. Oh, let's do this one. This one's fun.
What's that?
Tournament run. So what we have to do is you get um I think it's a $10,000 maximum, and you have to pick 5 teams within that budget. So
Okay.
I'll rename it later. We have 8 minutes left. Yeah, okay. So you get $1,000 budget, and you have to pick 5 teams within that budget. Why is it? Oh, I hate this. Hold on. I don't need a tutorial. No. Ah, shoot. Sorry. Hold on. All right, here we go. Okay. So we get $1,000, and we have to pick 5 teams. So of course you get a lot of points for upsets, but you also want to pick teams that are going to go farther in the tournament, so you can get more points.
All right, let's go with West Virginia.
All right. We have 866 points to work with here.
Go with Texas.
That's going to take a big bite out of. Where'd they go? Where the heck did Texas go?
Oh no. Go NC State. Go NC State. They're cheap and affordable.
Yeah, they are. But where'd they go? Why do I keep passing over them?
Scroll slow, man. Scroll slow.
This thing it's not, I don't think it's set up by region.
There they are.
Okay, we have 777 points to work with.
Okay. Hold on.
Do we want to go with the Drake, someone like that?
Yeah, go Drake. Go. Okay. Um, go with a good old healthy ooh. Go with Baylor.
All right. We have 321 points left. We could take Tennessee
Go Penn
because we
State.
actually only need one more.
Oh, just one more? No, don't go Tennessee.
Let's think about this within a 321 point budget. Virginia could be safe.
Go Virginia. Go Virginia.
Hold on. Let's think about this.
Can you only choose 5?
Yeah, I mean, I can do another one after.
Oh man.
Oh, UConn's 2 above. We could go on UConn. Kentucky, Miami, those are. Well, we have Drake. We don't want to pick Miami.
Kentucky. Go cousin Tucky. Or
Indiana's within the budget too.
go Indiana. Go Indiana.
Oh, and we have 4 to spare. So
Is that good or bad?
no, that's good. I mean, I think that's decent.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Saving X.
Incomplete. It says it's incomplete.
Oh, we got to use all the
Oh
points.
no, it's good. Yeah, all right. Let's do it again.
All right. Let's go with Furman. Utah State. Arizona. Oral Roberts. And 302 left to work with. Kentucky.
We still have 78 left though. $302. Do we want to go Kentucky and get rid of someone like Utah State?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost able. West Virginia.
We have 186 to work with.
Okay, go down.
Memphis could be.
No, go down. You're going
That,
up.
oh, now I'm going up. That was at the bottom.
How many do we have to work with?
186.
Go Iowa.
Yep, I have 158. Still have 28 left, but I think that's decent. Unless you want to drop Furman and
Yeah, drop Furman.
so that puts us back up to 77. So we can
77.
pick up a more confident upset.
I'm looking here. You got to scroll slow, man. You got to scroll slow.
Let me just start from the top.
Go Drake. Go Drake.
I think someone was at 77. VCU's at 65.
Let's go. Let's do them.
So
VCU.
yeah, let's either go VCU or Drake. Both 12s.
Let's go Drake.
Did we have Drake in the last one?
We did go VCU.
Yeah. We'll do VCU in this one. Yeah, that's fine. VCU, Iowa, Arizona, Oral Robertson, Kentucky. That should be decent.
Blah 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 blah.
Oh, we can do another one. We got less than a minute left though, so I'm just gonna end there.
Alrighty. Have a good one.
All right, man. I'll see you.